You want some human skin in your salsa? Extra tasty. Hello, my name is Martin and welcome to Curious Food. Today we're going to continue on our mini-series on salsas. And today it's actually my favorite. This is our mango and charred cherry tomato salsa. It is very easy to make. So first thing we're going to do is char our cherry tomatoes. And what you need to do is put them in a whatever form you have that can withstand going into the oven. Let's remove the stalks and all the greens on the top of our cherries. What we're going to do with this is add a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of black pepper. And then we're gonna put this in the oven and we want it to blister a little bit, blacken a little bit. So fire your oven up to almost the highest it can go. Ooh, and just pop it right in. And now we are ready to prep our mango. It can be quite hard to get everything out of this mango, so I'm gonna actually show you guys a little bit of a technique of how to get most of the fruit juices and flesh out of this. So inside here, there's a very large stone that we want to cut around. I'm going to show you guys how to do it, all right? So get your knife, look for the middle and go about 1/2 inch to the right and then cut straight down. And then on the other side, do the same thing. If you hit the core, it's not a problem, just cut around it. There you go. Now there's still quite a lot of flesh here and I'm not going to bother too much about it, but I am going to try to get some of that out. So from the top, and then just follow the pip or the stone all the way down. From the top, and then just follow the stone all the way down. And these little things, I'm just going to follow the knife through the skin. There we go. Cut those up. Ooh, that's a little bit of skin there. Oops. Not my skin. I heard how that sounded. Ooh. You want some human skin in your salsa? Extra tasty. For the rest of our 2 halves of mango, I have a little bit of a trick to show you guys, all right? So what you want to do is you want to create dices in here. So I'm just going to grab my knife and carefully cut it just until I hit the skin, not through it. Gonna cut it until I hit the skin. First, I'm gonna cut it one way, put it to the side, and then cut it the other way. All right, now cut this in half. I'm gonna show you the cool trick, all right? Put your knife down, press the skin down onto the cutting board, and just drag your knife carefully to the side, and there you go, finished dices. And those can go straight into our bowl.
Would you be willing to let me try the other half?
Yeah, sure. Hold on, let me...
My own way?
Oh, you want to do it another way?
That I've never done before?
Sure. It's going to be fun.
That I might mess up?
Of course. Oh, you're going to just press it right through there?
Yeah.
I think that actually worked.
Yeah, I'd say so. It's a bit more messy, a bit more washing up.
Well, yeah.
And it's not as finely, it's not dices, it's more of a mess in mine.
But you know, for this application, I think it actually worked quite well. Well done, man, well done. I think if it's overripe, it's gonna mush a lot if you do that. But otherwise, perfect. All right, that is our mango done. So now we need the basics of any good salsa. We need some spice, some habanero chilies, some red onions, a little bit of paprika, not that much, just a little bit. Some bell peppers, I mean. I'm so used to, in the region we call it paprika, so I'm so used to just saying that.
I think paprika is a word in English.
It is, but
Just
you
not as
usually, yeah, and when you're talking about paprika, when you're talking about paprika in English, I think a lot of people think about the powder. I do need some acid, so some lime. Our cherry tomatoes are just about done, so before they get ready, we're actually going to cut up our cilantro here and mix that into our bowl. I'm going to use about half of this. For cilantro, you can actually use quite a bit of the stems. You just want to cut up the thickest part of the stems. So I'm just going to take like this, and you can see here, these are the thicker stems, and I don't want to use that, but all the leaves I want, and the thinner stems is fine. You can just cut this to about a rough chop and then put that right in. All right, now let's get those tomatoes out, all right? Have a look here. They're just starting to char a little bit on the top. And as you can see, a lot of the juices have come out, and there's actually quite a lot of juices here that I don't really want. I just want these tomatoes, and then we're gonna mash them right into our salsa. I just want to crush these tomatoes a little bit while I'm mixing here. You don't need to be like too forceful with this. They should be quite soft. And you don't want to like crush the mango as well. So just mash them up a little bit so it's easier to mix with the rest of the salsa. This is our mango and cherry tomato salsa.